Good morning, Mr. Foley. I, for some reason, thought someone else was doing these this morning. How is everyone?
We're good. Good morning, everybody.
Good. Let me see. I've got to start a recorder. There we go. And we've got two on the docket this morning, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. Mr. and Ms. Gomez, which look, they're both on here connecting to audio, and then Mr. and Ms. Moreno, which are working on their camera at the top.
All right. So is Mr. and Ms. Gomez the 097 cause number?
They are 096.
Okay. Well, I have them backwards then. Let me go ahead and call. Calls number E21096AD. And Mr. Foley, if you'll make announcements.
Yes, Your Honor. It's Jody Foley, and I'm here on a petition for adoption with Mr. and Ms. Gomez. I'm not sure either one of them are quite completely on yet, but they will be my two witnesses for today, Your Honor.
All right. And if I need to put them back in the waiting room and bring them back in, I can do that. We thought we had it perfect. Oh, and they have a little cute person there with them that's probably going to testify. Let me see if
And that one is Mr. and Ms. Moreno, and they will be, Ms. Ornelas will be helping us to interpret on that one, Your Honor.
All right.
Now, it looks like Mr. and Ms. Gomez may be on. They're muted, but it looks like they're connected now.
Okay. I'm not showing them connected.
They're on two different screens. There's one that says Armando with no picture, shows muted. Then Margarita Gomez shows her, I see her video, but it's on mute right now.
Okay. I'm showing that they're still trying to connect to audio.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can get the one with Armando to unmute. They're connected. Awesome.
Okay.
Get them to unmute. All right, Mr. Foley, if you're ready to proceed, I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. And I'll be calling Mr. Gomez as my first witness today, Your Honor.
Mr. Armando Gomez?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Gomez, do you speak English?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. If you'll raise your right hand for me.
Yes, ma'am.
You swear and affirm that any testimony you give in the cause before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure what's happening.
I think. Are y'all in the same room, Mr. and Ms. Gomez?
We're too close, I think.
Yeah. If you're in the same room with two different phones, they're going to repeat themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, and I need the witness. Is that possible?
Mr. Gomez, could you turn your video on for us?
It is. I can see you.
You can see
You
me.
might look at the bottom left here and see you can see us, but it's not letting us see you. So that normally indicates yours is blocked. From your side, you just turn your video on your end.
Now, Margarita, I can see her.
Okay, leave your phone and show me what to do, babe. Leave your phone there.
Or just put your face on her phone.
Yeah, if you just want to get on her phone, Mr. Gomez, that is fine too.
Okay.
You just turn yours off and we can see it on hers and talk to you there.
Okay.
What is this? There we go. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Mr. Foley, I'll let you ask questions now.
All right, awesome. All right, and Mr. Gomez, can you unmute that one now?
Or he can still talk on the other one. It works either way.
All right. Mr. Gomez, can you hear us? All right, we're not hearing you. You may have, there we go.
Okay.
There, now we're good. All right.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Gomez, would you, I know we've said it a few times, will you officially state your name for the record?
Armando Gomez.
And Mr. Gomez, you and your family are joining us from your home there in Odessa. Is that correct?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You and your family are joining us from your home there in Odessa. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right. And today you're here asking to be able to adopt Marco Antonio Pena Gomez III. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, but Michael.
And we'll change it, buddy. I promise. And he was born February 28, 2017 in Taylor County, Texas.
Yes.
Okay. And I know you're already related to him as a great uncle and aunt, but today you're asking to become mom and dad. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. How long has Marco been living with you and your family?
I want to say almost 2 years.
Okay. And based on that time frame, do you believe it is in his best interest for you to adopt him?
Yes.
And can you tell the judge why you think so?
Um, we love him, we care for him, and we want to take care of him, and we want to make sure he's okay. I think this is the best home for him right now. It is forever. That's pretty much.
Okay. Those are all good reasons.
Mm.
And you understand that should the court grant this adoption, you're going to take all the responsibilities and duties of a parent for Marco, just as if he'd been born to your family.
Yes.
All right. And you are asking for a name change today to Marco Gomez. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully that makes Marco happier there.
Yes. I guess.
All right. Judge, that I'll pass this witness and I'll call Miss Gomez.
Ms. Gomez, would you get on the screen? And if you'll raise your right hand for me, please.
Okay, she's coming.
Ms. Gomez, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to affirm that any testimony you would give in the cause before the court would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Mr. Foley?
Thank you, Judge. Miss Gomez, would you state your name for the court?
Margarita Gomez.
And Miss Gomez, did you hear your husband's testimony today?
Yes, I did.
Are you in agreement with that testimony?
Yes, I am.
Do you also believe that allowing your family to adopt Marco would be the best thing for him?
It is the best thing for him.
And can you tell us why you think so?
First of all, we love him to death. Second, he's been through so much, and this is his home. This is his home. We just love him so.
Okay. And you understand that, just I asked your husband, you're willing to take all the responsibilities and duties of a parent for Marco, just if he'd been born to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Your Honor, with that, I will pass this witness. Judge, I would ask you take a judicial notice of the file to include the necessary required pleadings in this case. And I know we've got Ms. Ward with us, who's been involved in this case. And with that, I would rest and ask you to grant the adoption and the name change.
And Mr. Foley, for purposes of the record, I have had an opportunity to review the file, and all of the documentations are in order as required by the family code. And so we'll take judicial notice of those items. Ms. Ward, you've been the adoption caseworker on this case. Is there anything that you'd like to add or any concerns that you might have?
No concerns whatsoever. He is very comfortable in the home, and yes, they do love him and provide him with a safe and appropriate home. He's in a good place.
And does Marco want to say anything? Does he approve of this adoption? And how do you feel about this? Yes, you consent.
Say yes, you can say yes.
Yes.
All right. And do you think this is a good family for you?
Say you gotta say. She can't hear you. Man.
Yeah.
Well, do you bring anything to the family? Do you add something? Are you fun to be around? Are you a good player? Or do you help mom?
But my babe gave me something. It's a shooting gun with a lot of bullets. You shoot it to a number.
Wow. Wow, that is pretty cool right there. And you're good at that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
But
enough
I
for me.
don't know if I can shoot, but I know how to shoot at games.
Well, you make sure that whatever you shoot at, you follow the rules that they set out for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And did they feed you pretty good? Do you get to eat there?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you help clean up do you do the dishes?
Yeah. And I know how to do the vacuum.
Okay, well, it sounds like we have got this wrapped up. Well, I just want to thank you. I love to hear from Marco, but I want to thank you, Mr. and Ms. Gomez, for all that you've done and just for the opportunity to start a new year in a great way. And so I am happy to grant this adoption and the name change. I'm rendering that from the bench today. So as of right now, that is official. We'll get all your paperwork taken care of. And congratulations, Marco. Your last name is now Gomez. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Foley, is there anything else on that?
No, just congratulations, Mr. and Ms. Gomez, to Marco, and hope he gets a little more outgoing as he gets older. So.
Yes.
Thank you very
yes.
much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you all.
No, I
Thank
really do appreciate hearing from the kids, and thank y'all so much. So we'll move on to our next case. We'll recess that case. You're free to stay with us, or you're free to go.
Thanks,
The
Missy.
video should be on YouTube if you'd like to view it later.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, y'all have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I can
All right,
watch
we'll move on.
baseball.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Say bye.
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 Baseball.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll move on to cause number E200970D. And this is the interest of the Moreno family. Mr. Foley?
Your Honor, thank you. And Jody Foley, I'm here representing Mr. and Ms. Moreno and their petition for adoption of their grandson, Mateo. And Judge, on this case, Ms. Ornelas will be serving as our interpreter, so we'll need her also sworn in.
All right, Ms. Ornelas, have you interpreted before?
No, ma'am.
All right, well, what I would like to caution you is that it's important that you not have a conversation with the family. If they ask you questions or they don't understand something, you interpret that back directly to whoever asked the question. You don't just answer it. Sometimes that's confusing and not natural, but it's important. So
Okay.
if you will raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear that you will accurately interpret all questions, answers in the court proceeding today from Spanish to English and English to Spanish?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And you may go ahead and interpret everything that is being said so the Morenos know what's going on. Feel free to do that. Mr. Foley, how would you like to proceed?
Judge, I would just first ask you to take judicial notice of the file to include necessary required pleadings in this case.
All right, and Ms. Ornelas, would it be helpful if we paused after each statement so you could interpret that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you'll go ahead and interpret Mr. Foley's statement.
Mr. Moreno, ¿me oye?
Sí.
Ok, al momento el abogado le estaba pidiendo a la juez que ella vea todo el papeleo que él metió para que podamos hacer la adopción.
Muy
And I
bien.
have had the opportunity to review the file. Everything is in order and I will take judicial notice of the file.
Ok, dice la juez que ella ya vio todo el papeleo que nosotros le mandamos para la adopción y no hay ningún problema al momento.
No, está muy bien. Muy bien.
Mr. Foley?
Judge, I'll call Mr. Moreno as my first witness today.
Mr. Moreno, el abogado va a hablar con usted primero, ¿ok?
Está muy bien.
Raise your right hand.
Si puede subir su... Gracias.
Do you solemnly swear
Usted le está pidiendo si va a decir la verdad,
that the
Sí.
testimony you will give
que lo que va a decir
in the cause before the court
ahorita enfrente de la corte
will be the truth?
va a ser la verdad?
Así fue. Así es.
He said yes.
Mr. Foley?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Moreno, would you state your name for the court?
Mr. Moreno, ¿puede decir su nombre para la corte?
Oscar Moreno.
And,
Oscar Moreno.
thank you, sir. And Mr. Moreno, are you and your family joining us from your home there in Presidio today?
Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
he's answering in English. Do you understand English, Mr. Moreno?
Not really, not all.
Okay, if you'll wait for the interpreter, we'll make sure that we have everything the same. Is that okay?
Okay, the same. Thank you.
And that will help me learn some Spanish, I hope.
Mr. Moreno sí entendió, dijo la juez, que aunque usted sí entienda unas palabras, que espere para que le digan español para contestar.
Sí, está muy bien.
Okay, he said yes, Your Honor.
All right. And Ms. Moreno, today y'all are here asking this court to allow you to adopt your grandson, Mateo Cash Moreno. Is that correct?
Dice el abogado que al momento ustedes están enfrente de la corte para proceder con la adopción de Mateo, que es su nieto, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
He
Sí.
said yes.
All right. And Mateo was born on January 7th, 2020 in Hector County, Texas.
Dice el abogado que Mateo nació el 7 de enero en 2020 en Hector County.
Sí. Sí, así es.
Yes.
All right. And we almost got this on his birthday. That was really close.
Ya pasó.
Dijo el abogado que ya mero nos tocaba hacer la adopción en su cumpleaños.
Sí.
And how long has Mateo been living with them?
Ok, el abogado quiere saber cuánto tiempo ha estado viviendo Mateo con ustedes.
Pues desde que nació, desde que lo sacamos de 2 años.
He said 2 years since he left the hospital.
All right. And does he believe, or Mr. Moreno, do you believe that this adoption is in the best interest of Mateo?
El abogado quiere saber si ustedes creen que esta adopción es en el mejor interés de Mateo.
Pues yo creo que sí, está en las mejores manos y en la mejor casa. Pienso yo que es lo mejor para él.
He said he does believe so, that Mateo is in better hands and in a better home.
Okay. And Mr. Moreno, are you willing to accept all the duties and responsibilities of a parent for Mateo, just as if he'd been born to your family?
Usted, Mr. Moreno, está disponible para hacer todo para Mateo como si él fuera su propio hijo.
Sí, cómo no. O sea, que, pues, hacer todo lo posible por complacerle en todo lo que se pueda.
He said yes, and he is willing to do anything possible for him.
Excellent. All right. And they are asking for a name change today to Mateo Ismael Moreno Avila. Is that correct?
Mr. Moreno, ustedes están preguntando que le cambien el nombre a Mateo Ismael Moreno Avila, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
He said yes, that is correct.
All right. Your Honor, with that, I will pass this witness.
All right, thank you, Ms. Moreno. Your next witness, Mr. Foley.
We'll call Ms. Moreno.
Ms. Moreno, ahora van a hablar con usted.
Would you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede subir su mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear and affirm that any testimony
Usted está diciendo que al momento lo que va a decir,
that you would give before the court
lo que va a decir al frente de la corte,
would be the truth?
va a ser la verdad?
La verdad.
She said yes.
And it is a test to see if she can take the oath and hold the baby at the same time.
Sí. Dice la juez que es a ver si puede hablar y cargar a Mateo al momento.
All right. Mr. Foley.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Moreno, would you state your name for the court?
Ms. Moreno, ¿puede decir su nombre para la corte?
Verónica Moreno.
Ms. Moreno, did you hear your husband's testimony today?
Ms. Moreno, ¿usted oyó lo que dijo el testimonio de su esposo ahora?
Sí.
She said yes.
All right. And are you in agreement with his testimony?
¿Y usted está de acuerdo con lo que dijo su esposo?
Sí.
She said yes.
All right. And do you also believe that this adoption is the best thing for Mateo?
¿Y usted cree que la adopción es lo mejor para Mateo?
Pues sí, porque está con la familia, es la sangre de nosotros, el nieto.
She said yes because he is with family, with his blood relatives.
All right. And Ms. Moreno, you're also willing to accept all those responsibilities and duties of a parent for Mateo, just as if he'd been born to you.
Ms. Moreno, ¿y usted está dispuesta para la responsabilidad de Mateo como si él nació de usted propia?
Claro que sí.
She said yes, of course.
All right. And Your Honor, with that, I'll pass this witness.
I have a question for Miss
Okay.
Moreno. I just, because I know that she knows then how much hard work it is to raise a child, especially one as small as this handsome young man she's got. And my computer just went black. Are y'all still with me?
Yes.
There's a little weird screen, but we can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I've been having trouble with my computer, but as long as y'all can hear me. I just want to know if her husband is helpful or if she has to do all the work.
Miss Moreno, dice la jueza que si su esposo también le ayuda con Mateo o si usted hace todo.
Los dos nos ayudamos, uno al otro.
Your Honor, she said they both help with him.
You there, Judge? Let me know we're almost done. We've just got to find the judge. Well,
So se desconectó la jueza. Creo que es problema con su computadora, o nada más estamos esperando que conecte otra vez, ¿ok?
Ok,
Está bien.
gracias.
Él ya hizo su parte. Él ya hizo su parte.
he may tell them she may end up having to kick us off and
Okay.
come back on. Well, wait, I mean, don't do it yet, but I don't know if she'll be able to come in if we don't get off. So we'll see here in a second.
Ok. Está diciendo el abogado que a lo mejor van a tener que cerrar la junta y luego abrirla otra vez para acabar la adopción. A ver qué pasa ahorita.
Muy bien. Y aquí nos esperamos.
Ok.
Let's just coming in.
I'm here. I don't know why y'all can't see me.
We can hear you, Judge. That's the
We
important
can
thing, I
hear you.
guess.
Okay, and see, that's what I get for being a smart aleck and trying to ask study questions. So let me turn it back to you, Mr. Foley.
Your
and
Honor,
Continue.
I appreciate it, Judge. We don't have any further witnesses to present. Obviously, Ms. Ranellos has been involved with this family, and we would defer to her for any further questions on best interest. But we'd ask you grant the adoption and the name change.
All right, Ms. Ornelas, is there anything that you'd like to add?
No, I'd just like to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Moreno for being so patient with the department, and I'm so happy we finally got this adoption done. Mr. Moreno, la jueza estaba preguntando si hay algo que yo quería agregar para la adopción y nomás quería decir gracias a usted, a su esposa, por toda su paciencia y me da mucho gusto que ya después de tanto tiempo se puede hacer la adopción.
Ya, no, pues muchas gracias a ustedes también por habernos tenido informados y todo.
Por la ayuda que
Por
nos
la ayuda
dieron,
que
fue
nos-
bastante, muchas gracias.
De nada. Mr. and Ms. Moreno said thank you for the help from the department and for keeping them informed.
Well, and I'm so glad, and I wish y'all could see how happy I am. But just know that I am very excited to start 2022 with these wonderful brand new birthdays, and what a beautiful family you are. And I know Mr. Moreno is helpful. He also takes a lot of credit because he smiles a lot, but what a happy family. And I'm going to work on my Spanish. So as of today, this order is rendered from the bench. The adoption and the name change are granted. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank y'all.
Mr. and Mrs. Moreno, dijo la jueza que desde ahora ya está el cambio de nombre de Mateo y ya está la adopción.
Gracias a Dios.
Ya nomás necesitamos saber cuándo podemos sacar la acta de nacimiento.
Sí, yo le doy esa información. They said thank God and they just want to know when they can get a new birth certificate. And I told them I would talk to them about it.
All
Yeah,
right,
we'll give them a-
excellent.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All
And
right,
I mean, if
thank
you
you.
need us, just call me or Judy and we'll be glad to talk through you with on the birth certificates too, if they need help with that.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all.
And
Have a good
Mr.
day.
Foley, do y'all babysit?
What's that?
Do you babysit?
If you can find my house, yes.
Oh, okay, just checking, just checking. All right, court's now in recess and I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with my computer. Thank
All right.
you all very much. Y'all have a great day.
Gracias. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Judge.
Que
Good
pasó
seeing you
buena
for a little bit
corte.
of it anyway.
Gracias.
Thanks, Mr.
Bye-bye.
Nellis. Thank you,
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Moreno.